Hi guys, I just woke up from a nap, so it's like 2:30 on a Saturday afternoon. Sorry for the bad voice. So I hadn't been vlogging, I hadn't been talking for a long time, I feel. So it's gonna be very it's like small kid trying to learn how to walk again, I feel. So I'm gonna try to learn how to vlog again. It seems like as if I've lost touch, and yeah, I just wanna get back on my feet again. I think I've been really down the rough path again. It's been really an awful ride, and I really want to get back my confidence and be able to share and be able to talk and upload videos again. I did upload a couple of videos, but that was probably really nothing much, and really hadn't shared anything besides like writing stuff and writing vlogs. And writing vlogs are the most easiest to do. I think you really don't have to talk, and just let the event or whatever that's around you kind of like represent. So yeah, so that was just basically it. I have another wedding to go next week, so, and that's a colleague's wedding, and I know I'll get very I will just immensely, like, you know, absorb from everyone around me, the kind of energy that I will have. I know that that will happen because it's like I'm not saying I'm very familiar around my colleagues, but like they're like almost my, like, I won't say almost, I'm sorry, like they're my friends. I know them like a very period of time. So but still, like, I kind of like almost see them every day, like, you know, Monday to Friday, you know, here and there. So it's different from just like friends like from the outside. Like, I do like know them socially as well, so it's gonna be different. So I don't want to be like I kind of forget about like who I am, like what I like to do, or like what I like to vlog. So today I just want to try to do something very just bring you around if possible. Just you know, share with you what kind of a day I will have. Like this morning I had a run, just a short one, because I was going to go and clean my mom's grave. So we did that, me and my brother and my dad. So, and we came back, I just got food, and I just like went so tired, so I had a nap. So I just got up now. I already booked a ticket for X-Men Apocalypse, so I'm just gonna watch later. I'm probably just gonna walk around the mall as well if possible. I will just vlog a bit if I'm daring enough. And yeah, so I'll see you guys later, and ciao. Like, ever since the start of time, I've been using this foundation, liquid foundation. I think I've been loving it. I'm really loving it. It's not really, I won't really like put it in my favorites or whatever. I don't even have a favorite video, but I've been using this Bourjois liquid foundation, and it's been good so far. I've not tried to switch to any brands yet, so yeah, just sharing. I finally made up, and yeah, so not looking so dry. And just want to wear this simple kaftan, kind of like a kaftan dress by H&M. I like it, and I wear like I'm wearing like a white camisole, I don't know what to call it, like a short thing in there somewhere. So yeah, I've been loving this kind of like simple look. I think it's kind of like my go-to relax casual wear. Like, already in Singapore you don't have the kind of weather like, oh, it's a dry, it's a spring or summer or whatever weather. So yeah, you can pretty much wear this like all year round. But like, I feel like I just want to get in the mood of like spring, whatever like everyone's having. So I'm like, want to join in. So yeah, I made up, so I'm just gonna head out and hopefully to bring you for the ride. And yeah, I'll see you guys real soon. Ciao. Hi guys, I just got back from the movies and it was, I'm not gonna give spoilers, but it was really awesome. I really liked the movie, and those who have not watched, please do watch it on the cinema. I think it's different from watching from cinema and comparing from watching from cinema to the telly. So, and like, let me just soften this one. I just want to tell you, it's Wolverine on channel 5. Yeah, so I just got back. I didn't really quite vlog a lot. I'm so sorry if you were like expecting a lot, but like I'm still so, you know, I'm like alone. I don't want like kind of like, you know, show or talk, so I was just doing snippets of you know, like movement and stuff. I hope it's fine. Yeah, so yeah, I just want to share like some funny stories. Okay, so number one was that when I got to the cinema, so and the online ticketing was like, you know, free. Like there's no one there, and there's no one even back at the counter. So I was like, okay, so what should I do? Should I just help myself? So I was just there trying to find, okay, I have got the booking reference, like the barcode kind of to scan. So I was like, okay, sure, I'm just gonna, you know, select to scan my barcode. So I select my barcode, it was not working. I looked like an idiot there. So I was just like looking around hoping for someone to kind of like help me, but no one apparently was free. So I was just like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna cancel this and just gonna swap option for to type my booking reference number instead. I think it's much more easier, I reckon. So I got there and like, okay, just press the number, and I was like, okay, good. It was so fast. I was just like there and my ticket was out by the side. It just worked perfect. I was like, okay, I should have done that. So that was like very funny. And because I think like I'm not, I varied from like cinema to cinema. I think it has a totally different system, and I think, and like I still find it weird that there's still like this, you know, ticket stub. I think that kind of like nostalgic movie kind of essence they want to keep, like to have still like a ticket stub and you know, like a proof of like entering. I just feel like, I don't know, do you still need that like in our age? But like whatever. So I got that, and then I was just lazing around the cinema, not lazing around the cinema, lazing around the mall, just looking for things. I just want to look for some gochujang sauce, but I couldn't find it. I was bummed. So yeah, I was just walking around basically, and then I got myself popcorn. I just want to go in and stuff. Okay, I was like, okay, fine. So yeah, I'm pretty much the first few, I think, so to sit down in the cinema. So I was like, okay, good. So like my row was like totally empty. There's like no one there. I was like, okay, great. So I'm just gonna sit my ass down proper. I was like, okay, be good. Like, you know, I'm just like, okay, just check out whatever on my phone first before I actually just you know, start watching this. And then there's like a guy just came in. I was like, okay, right, he came in, he walked by my left, so it was like empty. So like the row was totally empty. So I was like, okay, so I know that when I select the seats, I just took the last 2 seats, and then like my beside, like I know my seat beside me was like empty, so the rest is like kind of full. I know that probably be a huge group of guys or girls, you know, friends, like just hang and like, you know, just watching movie together. So I was like, okay, I'll just sit beside them, and it's gonna be empty beside me. I was like, okay, for sure there's no one gonna be there. But I didn't know, he just came in and just walked all the way to the empty seats over mine, and he's just seated beside me. I was like, okay, right. So, and that was very awkward, because it's like, it's so full row of, there's no one there and just the 2 of us. Okay, right. I just kept quiet, like we just, okay, we waited for the movie to start, and then there was like some adverts and stuff. Like, okay, cool. And then like, okay, so is it just 2 of us and the row was just totally empty? Like what the hell? Like, okay, like, are they gonna, you know, are they gonna come in or not? So I was like, and I just want to like make myself so comfortable. I hope they're not gonna cross my path, you know. That was why I seated myself out, so that, you know, I'll be just, you know, in. I didn't have to like make a mess or like make a scene or whatever. So, and no, when the lights went out, the guys come in, so like the both of us like we look like a, I don't know, I'm not gonna say like we look like we just came together, like the both of us, because it's like two like random strangers sitting by each other. So it's like, okay, we just scoot it in a bit so that the guys can just walk in and get their seats quickly. So I was like, okay, weird, but overall it's fine. It's like I was thinking like most of the time when I get like an empty seat beside me, it's usually a girl. I never like imagine a guy. So I was like, yeah, I'll be very curious, you know. I was like, I'm not gonna make friends or whatever, but like it was just very, I just felt it was very weird. I think it was like I loved the movie. I just feel like I mean the length of the movie was good. I like explanation was good. I liked some parts of the movie, and I wish it was a bit more hilarious. It would be much more nicer, but like it's fine. I mean, I think I give myself a chance. I would want to watch it again actually in the cinema, or maybe surely there will be countless time I will be watching it anyway. I will download it, or I'll just watch by the, you know, have it watched on the telly even. So yeah, sure. But I really think that this one is I mean, it's trying to tie in with the rest of the sequel and the prequels and whatnot. So just one thing that I don't like about the movie, okay, maybe two things. Like the prior to this was like XMen, Back to the Future Past, whatever, you know. So it's like future past future. It's like it was so much kind of like in the past, but not really back way past, and then it like showed it a lot. The way when it started the show, it was like so much into the future, so it was like very high tech and stuff. And then like this one is like way back to the past. It's like back in the, you know, back in BC time. I was like, okay, it's like right now you want to show us back to that kind of past. I was like a bit like, you know, they should have told us, or should have like kind of shared with us like, you know, a long time ago, like why like now you're trying to explain. But it was good. I think it tied up back nicely to the current or whatever. But I think the story stopped where it's not really the current now. I feel like it's definitely in the middle of where actually the show's kind of like, you know, want to gel itself. I really feel that if there, the thing with X-Men is like, I know it will never end. Kind of like, I know that there will always be something else later on coming up, so I'll be quite hopeful. I know there's gonna be, I'm not gonna cry because it's gonna be the end or whatever, but I know there's gonna be something else next. I don't know, it's just my perspective. So yep, thanks for listening. I just want to share my experience. Yeah, the other thing that I didn't like about the show is like, I don't know what people are going to think about how it took place back in Cairo, Egypt, and people look like they preach the way they're preaching, or the way they're like, you know, summoning something to come back to life. It just felt so, you know, very sticky, very, you know, very touched bit about like religion and stuff. So I don't know, people might kind of like voice it out. I'm not too sure, but like that part I cannot like understand, or like why it has to be like that, but it's fine. I just have to, I mean, show is just a show, it's fiction and stuff. So yeah, yeah, so hope you guys gonna check that out for yourself. Check out X-Men for yourself, and enjoy watching. And thanks for watching my video. Give a thumbs up if you wanna, and yeah, take care. I'll see you guys real soon. Ciao.